What's up, guys? It's Zach from the Rolling Times today, and I'm going to show you how to replace your water pump for $20. The items you're going to need to replace your water pump: you're going to need 2 funnels. They should be tapered like this, that have a big end here and a small end here. You'll need an assortment of hose clamps, and you'll also need a bilge pump. I got this at Walmart for $8. The clamps were like $3 each, and the funnels were $3 each. Alright guys, so the first thing you want to do is take one of your funnels and you want to trim it down so it fits around the outtake side of the pump, the side that pushes the water out. That's the smaller side on this one. And once I get that trimmed down so it fits around, I'm going to put a hose clamp around there and tighten it up snugly. I did have to put a little bit of plumbing tape around to get a tight fit, just because the funnel I had wasn't quite the right size. But I got that tightened down and it doesn't leak. And then you're going to take that same funnel and you want to take one of your rad hoses off, and you want to cut that funnel down so you can clamp it around the pipe that comes out of your radiator. If all your hoses are the same sizes, you can use any of the pipes, but you want it to be able to clamp over that. Next, I'm going to take the other funnel and trim it down so it fits under the intake side of the pump, the bottom of the pump, the bigger side. And then once I have that on there, I start trimming down the other side so it fits inside one of the radiator hoses. If you take notice, I'm installing the pump on the lower rad hose, so what I did was I cut the rad hose about in half. Every vehicle is going to be a little bit different, so you're going to have to see how it will fit in there. And then I stuck the intake side with the funnel I cut inside the hose and put the hose clamp around the rubber hose. And then I took the outtake, or the other part of the pump, and I put that around the thermostat housing pipe, and I clamped that there. Once I clamped everything down, I just ran the power and ground to the battery. I'm going to wire up a switch later. I recommend that you do the same thing. That way you can just turn it on from inside the car and you don't have to put it on every time. Once you get the pump running, you'll want to make sure it doesn't leak, and then you'll also want to start the car and make sure it doesn't leak. The funnels probably weren't the best option. If I could find hoses that change size from small to big, that probably would have been a better option for this. But I was just using what I had, so this would be like a quick emergency fix if you're stranded somewhere with a bad water pump and you need to get the car home. But so far it's working good for me. If you're having trouble getting the funnels to fit where they need to go, a quick tip is to heat them up a little bit. That makes them a little bit more pliable, so they will slide on and get a better fit. That helped me to keep everything sealed up and get a tight fit on everything. Also, I installed the pump on the lower rad hose because the coolant temp's not as hot on the lower rad hose, and it kind of is going to help gravity feed from the top down to the bottom, and then that'll help push the coolant back into the engine after it's been cooled down by the radiator. If this video helped you guys out, give me a like, subscribe, let me know what you think in the comments below. This was kind of a budget fix, and I wasn't really sure if it was going to work or not, so it's kind of cool that it worked.